truly appreciate this opportunity to speak to the American people here today, and I thank the chair for allowing me to go off script a bit. My Democratic Socialist colleagues, I'm sure, will not like what I have to say because it will expose them for what they are. And ladies and gentlemen of America, what they are is traitors to our republic. Men and women have shed their blood for this nation to bring us to the point we are at now, where we have vast groups of people who have not been born here, have not sacrificed anything at all for this country, yet they want all the bells and whistles available to them and expect the average American tax-paying citizen to foot the bill for them to be able to enjoy all those bells and whistles. It is my fervent hope, ladies and gentlemen, that those days are over and over for good. We as a nation must pull together and get the backbone back in our step. We cannot and must not cower to the demands of third world turd lickers that want to rape and pillage the coffers of America. What I do know is that we cannot continue down the same road we have traveled in the past. That has gotten us nowhere as a nation. What is not known at this time is if any of this will have any sort of positive impact on the world at large. The United States has always honored itself as the great melting pot of the world. But even with all of that, it has suffered severe backlash over the insane policies administered by the previous administration. Individual states have proposed policies and even passed laws that make it illegal to expose fraud perpetrated by individuals that are immigrants from other countries. I am a descendant of immigrant parents that came to this country without two nickels to rub together, but through hard work and determination, they succeeded in creating a great life for me and my siblings. There were no massive government handouts, no loopholes in child care programs and senior health care that allowed criminals to steal millions of dollars from the pockets of hardworking Americans. It is my fervent hope that the hand guiding the ship is a steady one and we make it through this current storm unscathed. However, it is entirely possible that we just might continue to do as we have done in the past and stare at goats. That would be a pity, because we as a nation are so much more than that. Has there been pork belly politics in the past that have created areas of fraud within government? Of course there has. Have we been able to root that corruption out and jail the offenders? Yes, we have been able to do that. But today, with the totally insane policies and in some cases actual laws put in place by our Marxist Democratic colleagues, we are saddled with corruption on a scale never before imagined anywhere in America. We can no longer stand by and stare at goats, ladies and gentlemen. It is high time for action, and I call upon all truly patriotic Americans to get out and vote for candidates that have the best interests of our nation as the basis of their platform. And unfortunately, those principles are not the tenets of the Democratic Party. They are, however, the essence of the Republican Party. And I encourage all of you to vote and to vote Republican. Thank you for this opportunity to speak here today, and I yield back to you, Mr. Chairman.